guys, it's Katie here with Life in the Mundane, and today I'm going to be addressing a question that I've gotten several different times from different viewers, and that is, how do we handle allowance? We don't pay for chores, and I know a lot of people are curious about why we do that and how do we handle paying our kids, or do we? And so today I'm going to be addressing all of those topics, and hopefully you guys will find it helpful. I'm really excited to delve into sort of the reasoning that we have come up with, and hopefully it'll give you some ideas for maybe your family as well. So let's get started. So before we get started, I do want to say that this is just simply the way our family does it. I'm going to explain to you how we do it and why we do it that way. That does not mean doing it a different way is wrong. There are a lot of ways to go about doing this, but I know that sometimes it's helpful just to kind of think through it all. A lot of people, I think, set up systems in place for allowance without really thinking through the whys and the hows. And so this hopefully will just kind of give you some questions to think about for you and your kids. But basically, we do not pay our kids for chores. And there's two reasons for that are very, very similar. Honestly, they kind of go hand in hand. One is they are part of our family, and that is not something that can ever be taken away. They will always be a part of our family. And part of being a family is contributing and helping. And so they contribute and help us by doing chores. We all do chores together. We all have our own responsibilities. They're part of this family. They're part of making the mess. So they're part of cleaning it up and contributing and helping that way. So I didn't want to base chores as an optional thing. It's definitely just something we all do to contribute. And then sort of the flip part of that, the second part of that, is that money-wise, they also get allowance. It's a privilege. There's privileges and responsibilities with being part of a family. And one of the many responsibilities have to do with chores a lot of the times. And one of the many privileges of being a family is being able to have some financial support. So we do pay our kids an allowance. It is not based on chores, so they are not going to be paid according to how many chores they do, but they're also not going to be like deducted or fined for chores that they don't do. But basically, both of those things we feel like go hand in hand with the role of being a family. And so we were really clear on that. But that being said, we did want our kids to have an allowance and to have the opportunity to learn a good work ethic. We do provide everything that our children need. They absolutely never, ever, ever need to buy anything that they need. I know a lot of people's reasoning for attaching an allowance with chores specifically is that they want to teach them to work for their money, how to manage their money, all of those things. So many great lessons to be learned there. And I 100% agree. So we worked out a way that our kids could have both. They do get an allowance as being part of our family, but we are a big family. We have a lot of kids, and our kids are younger right now. So we don't do a huge allowance. We do about $1 a week for the kids. We don't start until they're 5, partially because before 5, they really don't understand what's going on, and they also don't really have the need for extra money. But around 5, we start the allowance process. We give $1 a week per kid, and we do determine that our kids do need to put 10%. So they need to put 10 cents in tithe and 10% in savings, because we want to teach them this idea of looking forward and ahead, and we want to teach them to give their first and their best to God. So we always have them give 10% to tithe, and then the rest of the money, the other 80 cents, it's up to them how they want to divide it. Some of my kids divide it equal parts, and they'll do it that way. Other kids will put, all of it in spending, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I have other ones that have put it all in savings because they're saving up for something. Whatever that might be. But the idea is we just want to start them on thinking this direction, and we want to give them a little bit of direction, but also some freedom to figure this out. Now, $1 a week might not sound a lot. Growing up, we had similar type allowances growing up in a big family, and all of my friends were getting like $10 or $20 a week or something, and that was awesome for them. But we decided that we wanted to go with less because we wanted to open up the opportunity for our kids to earn more money through extra chores. So the way we have it structured is we do this once a week. And we give this out to them, and then they have the opportunity to earn extra money. And this is where a lot of that learning a good work ethic comes in. We always have a list of chores that they can do or extra projects that they can do. Now, these are not their day-to-day chores. They have their set chores. If you guys have seen how we do that, we do a chore pack, and I will link that video above and below for you guys. But we have chore packs that they're responsible to do every day. And that's just part of contributing to their family. We also have responsibilities to just general pickup times. Before daddy comes home, right before dinner time, we usually just have everybody blitz and clean up. That is part of that. They are not getting paid for unloading the dishwasher or, doing laundry or that kind of stuff. However, we might have extra chores like weeding the flower bed or helping with cleaning out the garage, or maybe it is to reorganize the pantry. Whatever the job is, we have additional jobs where they can earn extra money. We have those on a list with the amount of money that you can earn. You can earn as much money as they want as far as the chores they do, but they must finish them. They must be checked by mom and dad before they can be signed off, saying that they get that amount. And if those chores or special projects are left undone for long enough, they will eventually circle into the rotation of chores that are just assigned. The thing is you're gonna end up doing the chores anyways. You're gonna end up washing, all the outside windows or those spring cleaning type projects. You're gonna end up doing all those special projects anyways, but you can do them now for money on your own timetable, or you can wait a couple of weeks and then they're just gonna say, hey guys, on a home reset day, this is our special project for the day, and this is what we're all gonna do together. And no one's getting paid for it. So it's kind of helped our kids to understand the benefit of going ahead and doing that and doing that well and getting the opportunity to earn money and then learning how to spend it wisely. So that's kind of why we don't pay for chores and how we still manage to work in the ability for them to build that work ethic. I hope that's been helpful to you guys. I know it's nothing super fancy, but I just hear that question a lot, so I wanted to make sure to address that in a video for you guys. If you're interested in topics like this, parenting, homemaking, home management, homeschooling, those kinds of topics, I talk about that every Wednesday and Saturday here on my channel, and I would love if you would take a quick second to subscribe if those are videos that you would be interested in watching. I'd love to hear what you guys do for chores as well. There are some great apps out there that you can use where kids can also earn things like earning screen time or privileges, other privileges, and those are all great. We have used some of those in the past, but really, honestly, this has been the one that has just been the easiest, most straightforward for us to implement, and just wanted to share that with you guys today. So I talk to you later. Bye.